on Frank.
We got a little lax in our ball pressure right there, making that passer a little too comfortable, seeing where Crawford's open hand was. The catch is just one step off the charge circle. You have no luck down there. Probably have to give that foul, does Frank, but what we want to do is do a little bit better job out on the perimeter of stepping to that passer and eliminating some of that comfort and vision.
Right. Crawford missing the first, a 68% shooter at the line. So not bad for a big man.
Oh, absolutely not. It's like he's shooting it level.
Second one good.
Like there's no arc to it.
Exactly, like because he's high level.
Range. It only has to rise like 2 feet to get over the rim.
Tied at 28. That's the 5th tie of the night. Inside 4 minutes to go until the half. White, top of the key for 3. It's up. It's no good. Rebound to Augusta.
Got a feeling.
Crawford bulls his way in. Left-handed shot is good. That was mighty close to a charge. No whistle. Nighthawk faithful wanting the call. Jaguars by 2. Nighthawks with the ball. Shedenhelm looking for Champion. Finds him. Guarded by Kirby. Backs in. Oh, and just loses the handle. Contact. Arnold works on Shedenhelm. Has blocked by Bastianoni. Chance to tie or take the lead. Shedenhelm in the corner to White. AJ drives baseline. Kicks it out. Champion. Bastianoni. Shedenhelm. 17-footer.
We needed value on that possession right there. Because almost a little bit of a Mo killer when Augusta gets a break in transition. Giancarlo gets the kind of save from nowhere.
And that's the 6th tie of the ball game, and that's going to be last touched. Well, we're going to have a conversation here. Initially, it's shown to be North Georgia ball. Now the call reversed.
That's the correct call.
And a timeout on the floor. 2:27 to go in the first half. We're tied at 30. North Georgia and Augusta. North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Meet Harper. Harper was born to care and always had your back. Like the time she spotted a friend's rogue retainer, a threat of a permanent overbite, and made the save just in time.
I got you. Thanks.
Today, Harper still has your back as a teammate at Truist, the bank with Truist One checking.
I got you. Thanks.
With no overdraft fees, a negative balance buffer, and automatic upgrades, it's the checking account that has your back.
How do you create something that's different than everyone else? You do it differently than everyone else. Here at Copeland Creative, we specialize in telling captivating stories of wild people, wild things, and wild places. We don't just capture the story, we immerse ourselves in it. We are a diverse, multi-talented media house based in North Georgia, and if you have a story that needs told, we want to help you tell it.
Tied at 30 are we. UNG and Augusta battling for the top spot in the Peach Belt. North Georgia owns it coming into tonight at 13-3. Augusta tied along with USC Aiken at 12-4. And not only talking about tonight's game, but goodness gracious, what is the Peach Belt tournament going to be this time around?
Oh man, it's there's a lot of guys. I think the Peach Belt Conference is by far, not arguably, clearly the best of the 3 conferences in the region.
Agreed. Good job by Shedenhelm getting on the floor. And the timeout taken, we'll keep it here. It's a 30. Great effort and one of your key points.
Well, we talk about this was a theme in the women's game that every possession matters. And so winning loose balls, are hanging on to a timeout there, are using a timeout to hang on to possession, good.
Right.
It's also the first half.
Right.
And knowing that that's probably, that eliminate, we've got a timeout that we have to burn in the half. So it's a good situation, or a good time to use it. But the arrow is in our possession.
Right.
So had it been tied up, probably not another jump ball in the last 2 minutes, but you've got one that you had to give anyway. Right. So,
and with only 2 minutes and change left. Billups, guarded by Darren Lucas White, away to A.J. White. Shot clock at 12. We move inside. 2 minutes to go, first half. Feed inside to Champion. That is 32-30 North Georgia. A minute 40 to go until halftime. Kirby away to Chris Britt. Crawford lost the handle.
That's an offensive foul.
Wow.
Didn't see that.
And that's a charge, and we'll get ready for what Dip-Mitras is going to do along the sideline. That's a big, big call. Nighthawks have it. Now 90 seconds remain here in the first half. Up by 2, 32-30. Champion on the wing right side. Out now to AJ. Shot clock at 11. Ball knocked free and a turnover. Myers drives, shoots, puts it up and in. And a chance for a three-point play.
He's so good. He's so good. Those three are just good. I'm ready for them as seniors to graduate. Women's basketball here had senior day today, and the men's officials came up to me right before the game and said, how long is our senior day festivities for the men gonna last? And I said, none. We don't have any.
Yeah. And that tells you a lot.
But those three guys are really good, and part of the reason that the Jaguars were playing for the biggest trophy of them all last March.
Yep. And what a comeback they made in that ball game. Bastianoni to White, down low to Champion. Slam dunk with emphasis. 34-32. North Georgia on top. 40 seconds left until halftime. Out front to Vitti. Bounce pass to Miguel Arnold. Over to Myers. Shot clock at 10. Nothing doing there for Darren Lucas White. Shot clock at 5. Over to Vitti with 3. Down to
foul.
Crawford. Shot is up. No good. And the Nighthawks can take the last shot of the first half. Up by 2. A.J. White now with 10, 9, 8. A.J. looking for Shedenhelm. Instead finds Champion down low. Up. Wouldn't go. And that is your first half of play, and what a first half it was. North Georgia 34, Augusta 32. A top 25 matchup in the nation. A top 2 matchup in the Peach Belt Conference. And no better basketball than you're going to find anywhere in the nation tonight.
That was a gruesome, tiring, physical, just all-out brawl for the first 20 minutes, and it is a possession basketball game.
I can't
get a rest, catch your breath, grab a sip of water,
head to the fridge.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, we are getting it done here tonight. We're going to take a break and be back with the second half of this matchup. It's North Georgia by 2, leading Augusta. You're watching North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is fueled by vision and passion. Leadership is service with empathy, creativity, and integrity. Leadership is seeking continuous improvement for yourself and your community. Since 1873, the University of North Georgia has prepared generations of civic, professional, and military leaders. Today, UNG is a leading regional university that serves students across 5 campuses and online, with educational pathways ranging from associate degrees to doctoral programs. And as one of only 6 senior military colleges in the nation, UNG holds designations as a state leadership institution and as the Military College of Georgia. UNG's national reputation and student profile are growing stronger each year, and we remain focused on student success and academic excellence at all levels. Across UNG, our incredible faculty and staff are scholars and mentors who inspire service, inquiry, and creativity. And resume-building experiences help each student fulfill their potential. We know the value of determination and teamwork in and out of the classroom, and this spirit pushes our students to excel on the field, serve our communities, and explore the world. When the day is done, the real measure of our success lies in who our graduates become. Outstanding leaders for a diverse and global society. The University of North Georgia.
She has her whole life in front of her and already has a world-class heart team behind her. And so does every generation of her family, thanks to Georgia Heart Institute. Every day, our cardiologists, heart surgeons, and vascular surgeons bring breakthroughs that save and improve lives for generations. So whether you need heart care today or in 2073, we'll be here with the very best for your heart. Georgia Heart Institute.
When I reflect back to what the University of North Georgia brought to me, how it prepared me for my career, that leads me to give back.
Our donors have had an incredible impact on the University of North Georgia.
A friend of mine called and told me about the Eagle Fund, and having an opportunity to see the Corps of Cadets, it just brought things alive to me, and I felt like I needed to get involved.
One of my favorite things to do as a dean is working with donors, helping people find what they're passionate for and how that fits with what we're doing in the college. And I have found out that when you do that, it's really a win-win for everyone.
There aren't many institutions that can claim to have 150 years under their belt. The history is absolutely phenomenal. To look at all the different names we've had, to look at now 5 campuses, and yet each campus has their own traditions, their own climate, their own culture, and to be able to merge those together into one, which has done tremendous things for economic development for our entire region.
We are preparing that workforce. We know that many of them want to stay in the area, and we know that by providing talent for the area, we are making a difference.
Not only do we benefit from a healthcare standpoint, but our entire community benefits as the graduates that are coming from UNG are contributing to this very vibrant, growing region.
When you have a community that embraces the university and the university embraces the community, there's so much magic that happens. And we've got to instill to the local community that we're here for them and that we want them to be here for our students.
When donors get engaged, it really elevates the university. I think about the Cottrells. These are individuals who feel passionate about the things they give to.
I have witnessed over my many years our donors who get involved with our students directly impact them from sage advice to direct financial support. The role of our donors has really been phenomenal, and it is critically important to our future.
The donors like the Cottrells and hundreds more have done so much to preserve the integrity, the quality, and the future of this great institution.
Congratulations on 150 years.
It's absolutely wonderful, and we should be very, very proud of our institution and what it stands for.
Our donors are that bedrock of excellence from which we build.
To me, the scholarships are enduring. They're going to be here from here on out.
As we look back on donors over our 150-year history, their impact will be felt for the next 150 years.
Greatness. Greatness is defined as striving to succeed. It is giving everything you have to achieve your goals. It's not defined by the numbers of games you lose, the numbers of shots you miss, but it's the risk in failing that will define your greatness. You earn it by showing up early, by pushing yourself every day, by working harder than everyone else. And when you've reached that point of giving up, you don't. Most people are good, others are great. Find your greatness.
Celebrating 150 years and having a sesquicentennial is not something that many institutions can claim. It's a time for us to reflect on our history, but to also project on what more can we do to help students make sure they're successful and they graduate.
We all know how important education is to one's life because it determines what kind of career you can have.
Scholarships make all the difference.
College has always been, something that we were worried about, but because of the scholarship, I'm able to play the sport I love and not worry about financials.
Scholarships to me have helped so much in my experience here.
It's definitely done wonders for me, set me up for success.
We recruit strong students, and it's our job to make them better prepared for their next step in their education and their careers.
When the water rises, all ships rise. That's what happens when more and more people can get higher education, then go on to succeed and become responsible citizens.
It relieves a lot of pressure.
It is a stress reliever for when you're taking difficult classes, and that's what really got me through this semester, I would say.
Scholarships have helped take the burden of paying for college and help me out with getting certifications for cyber. If you had to work your entire college career, I don't think you would have ever gotten the college experience I've gotten.
Scholarships are really critical. The importance of it is that you will provide opportunities for more people to go to college and to finish college because so many of these students do not have the wherewithal to go to college.
It would be very hard for me to get an education and play the sport I love without the scholarship.
If you don't have those scholarships, you see students not returning because they can't come up with $300. The stories can be heartbreaking.
If I didn't receive scholarships, my college experience would not be anything what it is today.
If I didn't have scholarships, I would have to pick up a full-time. And because of that, I wouldn't probably be able to experience the clubs or the organizations I've been a part of.
Thank you so very much to all of those who have supported the university, sometimes monetarily, but also with their service, with their dedication, with their advice. It's all greatly appreciated and very much needed.
If I could say anything to the donors, it would just be thank you. You've taken a huge weight off my shoulders, allowing me to get the full experience of college and put my passions first.
I'm very thankful for this scholarship. It's been a great experience, and I've learned a lot of lessons also.
I have a good time here.
The memories that I've had, it's going to last me a lifetime. I cannot believe I'm leaving here. Not ready for it.
Absolutely love this place. I definitely would not be the man I am without it. I'm excited to come back as an alumni and hopefully one day be in the financial position to do the exact same thing these scholarship donors are doing.
Here in Dahlonega, we treasure our history.
We treasure our waterfalls.
We treasure our wine.
But most of all, we treasure our guests.
We are a family.
We treasure our community.
And we're an experience for you to discover.
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 The heart of the Georgia mountains.
The heart of the Georgia mountains.
Discover the heart of the Georgia mountains.
The mountains are open.
We anticipated that tonight's matchup was going to be an unbelievable ball game. We have not been disappointed. A top 25 matchup between North Georgia and Augusta, two of the top three teams in the Peach Belt Conference, and it has been back and forth, to and fro, tooth and nail for the first 20 minutes. I can't imagine that anything that we see in the next 20 minutes would disappoint us tonight.
No, this is mid-March basketball right here, just the way you draw it up. There's no basketball games played in November that have this physicality.
Right.
Games are called tighter in November. You see a lot more free throws. This one was a rather quick half when you look at it in just clock time.
Yep.
We started late because of the women's game being a close game and the senior day festivities from that. But regardless, this is exactly what the ticket payers want to see. Both ways. You've got North Georgia, who is having to work really hard to get good offense, or clean offense, just because of the rim protection of Augusta. But you've also got, to some degree, the Nighthawks doing a good job of mixing up their looks to Crawford on his catches, pressuring the basketball and eliminating passer vision, and making those other guys, specifically Tyree Myers and Miguel Arnold, score tough twos, which both of those young men are more than capable of doing.
Right. You saw a lot of activity on the offensive end from Crawford early in the ball game, not so much down the stretch. You also saw Frank Champion assert himself offensively late in the first half.
Yeah, and I think the one thing I like the most about Frank is he had one play where he just tried to avoid Tyshawn. You just gotta continue to play through him. You gotta play at him, and then after that first reverse layup that he just kind of short armed, the next play was a reverse to the other side, and then he got a couple of baskets. Tyshawn went out with his second foul with 1:27 left in the first half. North Georgia ran one of their signature seal plays. Seal on the backside, throw it over one way and throw it right back and throw it into the big, and was able to score there. Almost got a basket there right at the horn, got pushed under the rim. So you see that Frank is having to adjust his game just a little bit, but not a lot, which I think is what's critical.
It will be interesting to see what adjustments have been made on both sides of the ball. Obviously, in that this is the second meeting between the two teams, they have an entire season's worth of video to have drawn from in their preparation.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of surprises, if any.
No, there's no twist is going to win this game.
Right.
Stringing together a couple of good breaks is what's going to win this game. It's not going to be an official's call. It's not going to be a made big three, but that's not how we are. We're not made three possession team. It's going to be stringing together a few stops, and within those stops getting quality looks at our rim, whether they're Hunter Shedenhelm threes, which we found 3 of in the first half, or just transition baskets where Crawford is not quite as effective defending the rim when the ball's going up and down.
All right. We are ready for the second half of this contest. Already Coach Dipp in full form out on the court and inserting himself into the festivities before we can get underway. And it'll be Hunter Shedenhelm immediately in front of our broadcast position courtside to inbound the ball. And the second half is underway. Glad you've joined us here in Dahlonega for a titanic matchup. Champion drives, dishes, kicks to Sutton. Top of the key, now back to Smith. Three-pointer good.
Such an opportune jump shooter. Doesn't shoot them in volume, but over the last month of the season, earlier in the year went through a rough patch, but the last month of the season, he has made those super efficiently. Shoots 2 a game, makes 1. Shoots 3 a game, makes 2. That's exactly what you need from a low-volume shooter.
Crawford with the left hand, no good. Tip, no good. Out of bounds, and it will be Augusta ball.
This is like just people trying to grab the basketball. It is like a boxing match under the rim.
That's an apt description. Crawford guarded by Bastianoni. Bulls his way in. Shot is up. And they're going to call a foul on the play. And Giancarlo says, what on earth do I have to do? And Crawford may have displaced a contact lens. 37-34. Foul shot rattles in. And back to a 2-point ball game, 37-35. We've played a minute in the second half. Ball stolen. And that's going to be a foul on Shedenhelm after the loss of the ball.
That is just a heads-up play by a grown man in Miguel Arnold, a guy that has played basketball at the championship level, exceeds in his role, and right there just saw an opportunity to take a ball.
And did. Crawford backs in on Bastianoni. No good. Nighthawks have it. Champion will drive, lost the handle, and that was because of a foul from Tyree Myers.
Have to do that. Myers only his second foul, correct, or is that his first? Regardless, even if it is his second foul, that is a foul. It's his second.
Yep.
You have to give that when Frank Champion is going downhill and the first line of your transition defense is a guard. You might as well make him shoot free throws.
Yep. Champion missing the first. We'll have one more coming. Settles in and no good. Rebound to Kirby. And it stays 37-35. Myers gets it to Arnold, looking for Crawford. Instead to Kirby, over to Gardner. Shot clock at 9. Reverse it over. And a three-pointer. And the lead back to Augusta.
Myers.
Sutton to the lane. Bastianoni to Shedenhelm. Drives. Fall away. Jumper!
Ooh.
Hunter for the lead.
That's a tough two right there by Hunter. Had Miguel Arnold, who had kind of been in his kitchen a little bit on the last possession. Knew that he wanted to get his shoulder into him to get just enough space to hit the lean back two.
Crawford, floater, no good. Ball tipped. Here come the Nighthawks. Sutton Smith has it. North Georgia up by 1. These are grown men playing ball here tonight.
Yes,
Phillips down the lane, lost the handle. Augusta with the ball. Over to Arnold. Now Myers to Kirby to Gardner. Shot is up and no good. Ball tipped, and Augusta will keep it. Arnold for three, wide open, rattles it, no good. Rebound to Billups.
That's just the length of Crawford that got them that second shot.
Sutton Smith for three, wouldn't go. Champion comes down with it. And a foul. That's going to go on Gardner. His third. He'll go out. Darren Lucas White comes in, as does David Vitti, junior from Buford. Champion gets a breather. Case Roach in. Nighthawks by one with the ball. 16:33 to go. Down low, Shedenhelm draws contact. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Hunter Shedenhelm at the line, 13 points on the night. And gets the roll. The lead is 40-38. Caden Charles awaits the opportunity to check in, ostensibly for Mr. Shedenhelm. And that is the case. Hunter got them both. 3-point ball game, 16:26 to go.
There's the perimeter ball pressure that we're looking for.
Drive by Myers, gets around Bastianoni, and it's good. Nighthawks lead is 1. Roach. Now to Giancarlo in between the circles, holding high. One dribble and away to AJ. Drive, shoots, scores!
Use of his left hand right there kind of thwarts the shot blocker, disrupts the shot blocker's timing.
Right.
And then they had pulled Crawford out away from the rim and put him in ball screen action and just gave AJ just enough space to get to the rim.
The pass, and that's again to a T what you saw in the first half. Double team on Crawford and an easy layup for Darren Lucas White.
Yeah, and Lucas White has just really obviously learned how to cut on Crawford's catches.
Giancarlo works to the left elbow. Shot is up. Wouldn't go. In and out. Boy, that was a good look. Approaching 15 minutes to go. Darren Lucas White, no good. Rebound, Bastianoni. Here comes AJ in a hurry. Contact, foul on Miguel Arnold. Isn't it interesting how dip can go all the way to midcourt beyond the coach's box? Timeout on the floor, 14:54 to go in the ball game. It's North Georgia 43, Augusta 42. You're watching North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
A staple in downtown Dahlonega, the Smith House Country Store, Restaurant, and Hotel offers various types of accommodations for visitors and has been serving family-style country cooking since 1922, just off the historic Dahlonega Square. Amicalola Propane is locally owned and operated and provides propane sales, service, and repair to farms, homes, and businesses. Amicalola Propane is dedicated to making customers' lives more comfortable, and their knowledgeable staff will help with both residential and commercial propane needs. Walton & Company Realty is dedicated to serving you with all of your real estate needs. Their team of professionals will help you with everything from transaction coordination, marketing, and representing you as a buyer or seller, and has a goal of making your transaction run as smoothly as possible. For more information, visit waldenco.com.
Just how tight this game has been. You have to go all the way back to early in the contest when Augusta led 7-3. That there's been more than a 2 or 3 point advantage either way.
All but just a few seconds of this game have been within one possession.
Yep. Nighthawks have it up by a point, 14:45 to go. AJ between the circles, shot clock at 14. NBA 3, left it short, but a rebound to Champion. It was right on line, just a pinch short. Now Caden Charles back to AJ. Caden with 10. AJ with 7. 6. Bounces it to Frank. Backs in on Crawford. Stops. Turns. Partially blocked. Augusta has it.
That is the Crawford effect right there.
Yep.
Candidate for Player of the Year. Potential all-region selection in Frank Champion. Can't get the ball up at the rim.
Crawford misses it, gets it back, but it's going to be a foul on the floor on Case Roach. Jaguars have it underneath their own goal. Lobbed, and that'll be Caden Charles flying in, trying for the steal. Well, that was such an athletic move by Caden.
Yeah, he just had kind of snuck in. Those are the best kind of passes to steal.
Right.
The ones that you are not the guy that's receiving it, not the guy that you're guarding. But it's tough to know how high you got to go up on this man's catches, and Caden couldn't get up as high as he needed to get. Got a lot of arm.
Lob into Vitti. Leaves it for Myers. Shot clock at 15. Arnold works on Billups. Nothing there. Arnold to Vitti. Launches a 3. It's up. It is good. Vitti hitting 34% from beyond the arc, and that puts Augusta back up 45-43. He was itching to shoot the possession before.
Yep. Confident shooter.
In the corner, Roach to answer. You bet! (46-45). Nighthawks by 1. 13-13 to go. Over the top to Crawford. Waits. Has it stolen. Last touched out of bounds by the Nighthawks. (17 seconds on the shot clock. What a crowd here tonight in the Convocation Center. Inbound comes to Kirby. Back to Lucas White. Over to Arnold. Drives down the lane. Shot is up and banks it in high off the glass. Wow. Effortless.
Effortless in a very low percentage shot.
Yeah. Augusta by 1. AJ straightaway 3. It's up. It is good. AJ White on the night with 11 points, and it's 49-47. This heavyweight battle back and forth. Miguel Arnold shot is short, tipped, and taken by Champion. Frank in traffic, drives, shoots, and scores!
How about that? North Georgia with a 2-possession lead.
That's their biggest of the night. Inside Vitti, no good. Block. Here come the Nighthawks. Champion has it kicked. Goes to the floor, dives. Crawford calls timeout. I'm always curious about rolling on the on the floor with the ball. Timeout is taken. A 30 becomes a full. We will take it as well. 11:58 to play. What a game. UNG 51, Augusta 47. You're watching North Georgia ball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
She has her whole life in front of her and already has a world-class heart team behind her. And so does every generation of her family, thanks to Georgia Heart Institute. Every day, our cardiologists, heart surgeons, and vascular surgeons bring breakthroughs that save and improve lives for generations. So whether you need heart care today or in 2073, we'll be here with the very best for your heart. Georgia Heart Institute.
I need to try it first.
Wouldn't it be awesome if you could buy your next vehicle without going to the dealership? Now you can with Beaver Direct. It's fast and really simple. Log into beavertoyotacumming.com, click on Beaver Direct, quietly shop from hundreds of vehicles, obtain a credit approval and trade appraisal in
Largest lead of the night thus far for North Georgia, 51-47. Augusta with the ball. Vitti inbounds to Myers. Crawford high post to Arnold. Boy, what a tough shot. Are you kidding me? He had not squared up to the goal.
That's a set play by Augusta out of the timeout there. Anytime they choreograph Crawford to catch it someplace other than the low block, that means they've got some sort of scoring action.
A.J. White just ran right past Vitti, who fouled out of desperation. And another timeout on the floor. 11:33 to play. It's UNG by 1. This is North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Chick-fil-A of Dahlonega is the presenting sponsor of the Nighthawk of the Week program. From supporting local charities to hosting school spirit nights, Chick-fil-A restaurants are committed to giving back in ways that are most meaningful to their customers. If you're looking for great food nearby, it is Chick-fil-A's pleasure to serve you. United Logistics is a veteran-owned and relationship-driven company with a goal of being an integral part of the community, providing safe transportation and shipping solutions, and being recognized as one of the leading providers of transportation nationwide. Visit unitedlogistics.net for more information. Established in 1984 in nearby Clermont, Georgia, the Chattahoochee Group is a local company that's grown to include construction, streetscaping, modular walls, metal buildings, disposal, concrete, sports field installation, site work, and more. To learn more about the Chattahoochee Group's wide range of project offerings, visit chatgroupinc.com.
A single point separates these two Titans in the Peach Belt Conference. 51-50. The Nighthawks of UNG leading the Jaguars of Augusta. And what a game it has been. Still just more than halfway through this second 20-minute stanza. North Georgia with possession. Billups to inbound near side. A.J. White guarded by Myers, away to Billups, now Champion. A.J. has to save it, and Vitti was on the sideline. Nighthawks sort of got bailed out there.
And the Jaguars did a really good job of busting up the play by intersecting themselves into a dribble handoff action.
Clock winding down, and a travel will turn it over. Jaguars with the ball. 11-11 to go in Dahlonega. Kirby over the top for Crawford, puts it up and in and draws the foul. when you have that kind of target, it is hard to miss an entry pass.
Augusta, if you could go into synergy and check, an absolute, their efficiency out of timeouts on their first offensive possession out of timeouts. They never play just motion. They've always got the exact shot. Had cleared out every inch of help side on the backside with the idea that that's where the ball was going.
And it did. They lead by 2. Shedenhelm drives on Crawford, has it blocked. And Beatty crashing into one of the spectators courtside. And I believe everybody is okay. And that's a scary moment. When you see a player coming full tilt right at you. That'll be a foul on Jaquez Kirby. Kirby, a sophomore from Hazelhurst, Georgia, Jefferson Davis High. In the corner to White, three-pointer is up and would not go. Goodness, bounced twice, wouldn't fall.
We couldn't get the odd three-point basket to go. Odd bounce.
Stays a 2-point Jaguar lead. Augusta with the ball. Too much over the top, and I spoke too soon when I said you can't miss that kind of target on the entry. AJ brings it up. 10-10 to go. The shot falls shy, but a foul will send him to the line. That will be on Vitti. AJ has certainly made a name for himself in his first season in Dahlonega. Missing there, but what an all-around talent. A rare miss at the line, 90% on the season. The second one goes, and the lead for Augusta is 1. Myers guarded by White, and that is a foul on Augusta. And Dip-Mitras is on the precipice of a technical foul.
He knows where the threshold is.
Yeah. Been there a time or two. A time or 20. A time or 200. Nighthawks looking to retake the lead. Bastianoni to White. AJ zips it back to Giancarlo. Oh, and nearly stolen. Kirby got a hand on the ball. (53-52) Augusta, North Georgia the ball. 12 to shoot. 9:40 to play. Champion drives over the top of Crawford. No good, but AJ's got it. Shedenhelm for 3, wouldn't go. Tip, no good. Couple of good looks that would not fall. Arnold Around the horn, Myers, Kirby looking inside, nothing there. Straightaway three by Myers, no good. Tip, no good. Somehow, Lucas White comes up with the ball and draws contact. Darren Lucas White, 83% at the line. First one is good. 54-52 Augusta by 2. 9:10 to play.
A lot of basketball left.
Yep. Second one also good. 3-point ball game. AJ with the ball. Top of the key. Over to Giancarlo. Right side. Stops. 15-footer. Wouldn't go. Quickly at the other end. Wraparound shot. No good. AJ's got it. It's a one-on-one. He drives. He shoots. Blocked. Bastianoni, the loose ball. Puts it up. No good, but a foul. That's going to go on Jaquez Kirby. That's his second. And we'll send Giancarlo to the line. Right on the money. Shedenhelm out. Caden Charles in. Second one no good. Just enough tomfoolery by Darren Lucas White. Strolling in the lane. Now what is the call?
I have no idea.
I could not tell what the call was. It's a 2-point lead for Augusta. 8:28 to go. Straightaway three by Kirby. Big one.
Here's a 2-possession lead.
And that's the biggest lead of the ball game, 5 points. Champion goes baseline, drives, wraparound shot, good, and one. And Champion's now in double digits with 10 points. And Frank completes the 3-point play, and it's back to a 2-point game. 58-56 Augusta, the lead and the ball, approaching 8 minutes to go. Lucas White on the right wing. Kirby, top of the key, now to Myers. Guarded by Sutton Smith. Shot clock at 10. Crawford guarded by Bastianoni on the right block. Fakes. Hook shot in the lane, good.
That's borderline unguardable.
Telling you, 7-1 hook shot is tough to handle. 4-point ball game, Augusta. 7:27 to go. Feed to Giancarlo, out to Sutton Smith. Billups down low to Champion. Right side, double teamed. Lost the handle. Caden Charles is there with 5, 4, and a foul on Kirby. And that is his 4th. Timeout on the floor, 7:14 to go in the ball game. It's Augusta 60, UNG 56. This is North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
A staple in downtown Dahlonega, the Smith House Country Store, Restaurant, and Hotel offers various types of accommodations for visitors and has been serving family-style country cooking since 1922, just off the historic Dahlonega Square. Amicalola Propane is locally owned and operated and provides propane sales, service, and repair to farms, homes, and businesses. Amicalola Propane is dedicated to making customers' lives more comfortable, and their knowledgeable staff will help with both residential and commercial propane needs. Walton & Company Realty is dedicated to serving you with all of your real estate needs. Their team of professionals will help you with everything from transaction coordination, marketing, and representing you as a buyer or seller, and has a goal of making your transaction run as smoothly as possible. For more information, visit waldenco.com.
The intensity in this ball game has not waned from the opening tip. The intensity in this game has not waned since the opening tip. 60-56, Augusta leading by 4 with 7:14 to play. And the officials looking perhaps with respect to the time.
Yeah, I think it's a shot clock replay investigation.
So as they peruse that, North Georgia taking full advantage, staying in their huddle. Augusta has broken theirs. Now players walking back over to the bench. So it looks as though it will be 20 seconds on the shot clock.
I don't remember the shot attempt that we had. It was a scrum, I know that. And then Frank actually kind of turned it over, didn't he? But then he dove and knocked it away.
Yes, and that's where the foul occurred out on the perimeter.
Yeah.
As Caden collected it, fouled by Kirby. Free throw good. (60-57). Got them both. It's a 2-point ball game. 7:07 to go. Vitti to Myers, looking inside instead to Lucas White. Now the lob to Crawford. Zips it to Myers. Three-pointer is up. It is no good. Rebound Billups. Chance to tie or take the lead. Billups drive underneath. We're tied. Nope, tipped in. Now we're tied.
Nope.
They're going to wipe it off. Oh! Golly. I think that one was going to drop in by itself.
Possibly.
Oh, golly. That was a wonderful move by Billups. Instead, it stays 60-58. Goodness gracious. Myers with the ball for Augusta. Lucas White missing, and rebound to Champion. his 8th of the night. Champion drives around Crawford, stops through the hands of Bastianoni, but Shedenhelm there to take it. AJ fakes. Now over to Billups. Three-pointer would not go. Rebound. Champion puts it up and in. Now we're tied at 60.
Oh, man. It's tiring to even watch. So much energy.
It's a marathon.
Just to get shots.
It's a marathon made up of sprints. Vitti guarded by Bastianoni. To Lucas White. Down to Crawford, right side. Backs in. That's a charge, but no call. Goodness gracious. Crawford just put his shoulder into Frank's chest. 62-60, 5:20 to go. Augusta by a bucket. North Georgia for the tie. Bastianoni, you bet.
So now they've just inverted their offense, brought Frank out as a guard if Crawford's going to guard him on the perimeter, and now we just run our basic post sets to Giancarlo, guarded by Vitti, which is a matchup we like a lot better.
Big mismatch. Lob to Crawford on the right side. Tied at 62. Down the lane, Myers blocked. Oh, goodness. Clock stopped, 4:46 to go in the ball game. Tied at 62. And Tyree Myers at the line, an 83% shooter, a senior from Baltimore, Maryland. First one good. Second one also. Nighthawks down 2 with the ball. 4:44 to go. Billups to Bastianoni to Shedenhelm. Champion high post. Looks over the top. The lob intercepted. That was a tough chance to begin with. Myers drives, blocked by Champion.
It's the same action we were trying to get to, is that we've inverted our bigs, 5 out, our 4 is in. That's Frank trying to throw it to Giancarlo. Again, the same action that we got. Pass wasn't there, and then Vitti had done a wonderful job of just intercepting.
Crawford backs in on Champion. Tied up, taken away by Champion. Here come the Nighthawks. The feed to White. Oh my gosh. AJ is hammered to the floor. And I'll be honest with you, that's borderline dirty.
I think that's what Coach Evans is talking about.
That is borderline dirty. And Coach Evans is saying his piece. That should be a flagrant foul. Clock has stopped. 3:57 to go. Augusta by 2. This is North Georgia ball on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
With 6 locations across Northeast Georgia, Howard Brothers Outdoor Power Equipment and Hardware is trusted by both professional landscapers and residential homeowners for all their outdoor equipment needs. To learn more about the family-owned business that keeps Georgia green, visit howardbrothers.com. Bryan Properties is a commercial real estate brokerage firm serving Northeast Georgia. Located in nearby Cumming, Georgia, Bryan Properties specializes in commercial real estate along the Georgia 400 corridor. For more information on Bryan Properties, visit bryanproperties.net. The UNG bookstore is operating.
A.J. White, who took one of the toughest shots I've seen on a back.
You see a lot of is him missing free throws.
I am shocked that was not categorized as a flagrant. Second one good. 64-63. Augusta's lead is 1. Inside 4 minutes to go. Kirby out front to Myers. Launches a 3. It's up. It is no good. Rebound, though, by Crawford. Are they going to give the bucket or no?
I think so.
Yep. (66-63) and Crawford to the line for 1. No good. Rebound Bastianoni. Stays a 3-point ball game with 3 minutes and 33 seconds to go. 66-63. Augusta on top. North Georgia with the ball. White puts it up way short, and Augusta has it. Lucas White to Kirby, right side on the wing. Now back to Darren, behind the back and right down Main Street for the bucket.
Nice change of direction there.
5-point ball game, 3 minutes to go. Augusta the lead, North Georgia the ball. Champion drives in on Crawford. Nice move. Timeout taken, it's a 30. (68-65). It should be a 30.
Yeah, it is.
And we'll keep it right here. 2:53 to go, a one-possession game, 68-65.
Got to find a way to, like, one or two things happen for Augusta offensively. The ball plays through Crawford, and if he can catch it anywhere near the rim, I don't know what action can slow him up, right? Do you double team? I mean, I just don't know how to slow him up other than what they're doing a great job of, and that's eliminating the vision and really pressuring the passer. Then if you double or you send a second player at him, then you just leave space for Myers and Arnold to make plays, and so you just got to kind of pick your poison as to what action do you want to see them beat you with.
Augusta with the ball up 3, 2:45 to go. Miguel Arnold.
Watch out of the timeout here.
Zips inside and missed the shot. Rebound to Champion. Here come the Nighthawks with numbers. Frank Champion through traffic. He drives, he shoots. It's no good. Tip to Caden Charles. Picked it up, blocked, and a foul.
Not sure how Frank came away. Again, out of timeout. Augusta on point, getting a layup at the rim. Not sure that one was 100% choreographed, but got it in a really aggressive and confident driver and had just a bunny layup that they missed. And I'm not sure how Frank came away with the defensive rebound and then got transition going at our rim.
Caden missing that foul shot. A couple of the opportunities of the charity stripe have gone awry here in the second half for North Georgia. This one to make it a 2-point ball game. Up and in. 68-66, 2:27 to go in the ball game. Each possession monumental. And a steal by Caden Charles. Caden Charles drives, shoots. It's no good, but a foul will send him to the line.
That's just a freshman making that's an 18-year-old guessing at Caden's age, making a grown man play right there. Made one of 2 free throws, came down, inserted himself in a passing lane here, got the steal, went the other way.
Caden. Yes. 68-67. Wow. Looking for his 10th point on the night and a tie in this ball game. And he got it. 68 all, 2:14 to go. What a game. What a game. A stop here is huge. Down low to Crawford. Backs in. Blocked by Caden Charles. I think that was clean.
Fouled first by Frank Champion.
They're going to put the foul on Champion because Caden had made a clean block.
Wasn't on Caden there. He came from a good spot. Not a terrible foul because he's going to score that layup, that 2, at a really high percentage. I'm not sure Frank intended to foul, but just kind of had to because of how deep the catch was.
Free throw no good. 68-68 and a 68% free throw shooter at the line. 1:57 to go. The second from Crawford is no good. Rebound Billups. Nighthawks have it. Looking for the lead. What a ball game in Dahlonega tonight. A.J. White near midcourt, guarded by Darren Lucas White to Champion. Shot clock at 12. Champion drives, dishes. White fakes the 3, drives, kicks it. Champion with 6, 5. Guarded by Crawford, puts it up, the hook no good, and a foul will send him to the line. Wow. The foul on Crawford. His third. Tied at 68. Champion to the line. Long off the back iron, no good. Second one coming now for Champion. Looking to break the tie. No good. Still tied at 68, 1:24 to go. Augusta with the ball. Lucas White. Myers, guarded by White. Now to Kirby. Press the ball. Down low to Crawford. Backs in. Oh, that has to be a charge. Has to be a charge. Oh, come on.
We're going to call a flop. The technical foul.
Unbelievable. 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 Clock at 1:05, tied at 68. Myers to the line. And it's good. That broke a 5-0 run by North Georgia to tie the game.
It's a point of interruption, technical foul. So the Jaguars get it back in possession.
With 65 seconds left, up by a point. The lob, ball tipped away. That's North Georgia ball.
Augusta asking for a review.
.104 left, a 1-point game, 69-68 in favor of Augusta.
Our student section may be a little upset if this gets reversed. I'm not sure. I felt like it was out on Augusta.
I felt that Kirby came over the top and swiped it away, thinking that North Georgia had or was going to get possession of the ball. I felt it was a defensive move by Kirby rather than an offensive move. The officials gathered at the scorer's table. And one thing that I will say that is added to the ability to host high-level ball games here at the Convocation Center, a phenomenal set of cameras, playback ability to provide that information to the officials.
That's right. And I can appreciate Augusta. I mean, every single possession matters tonight, and I can appreciate them wanting to see that play to its end.
Speaking of which, they do have the arrow as it stands now.
That thing has been mission critical tonight.
Bastianoni to White. Nighthawks down one with the ball. Inside a minute to go. Champion drives, puts it up. It is no good, but a foul sends him to the line. Goodness gracious.
Nobody better here. Our best player, a guy that we make sure that we manufacture touches for all season long. Nobody better to shoot these free throws.
Tied at 69. As the late, great Jerry Clower used to say, shoot up in here amongst us, one of us got to have some relief.
I like Jerry Clower.
For the lead. 70-69 North Georgia on top. Augusta the ball with 48 seconds to go. Miguel Arnold three-pointer up, and it is no good. Oh, and that should be a technical foul hanging on the rim.
I don't see a technical there as much as displacing the defensive rebounder.
Goodness gracious. The bucket goes for Kirby, and it's 71-70. Nighthawks will have the ball with 39.5, a difference of 9.5 in the shot clock and the game clock. Down one with possession. The first meeting between these two earlier this month, a 4-point ball game, 80-76. This one even tighter.
Who was credited with that putback dunk right there?
Kirby.
Yeah, wow.
Now with 8 points on the night.
That is straight elevation.
Well, he's got some springs. Sophomore out of Hazelhurst, Georgia. Nighthawks will have the ball. 39.5 to go. Down one. And here we go. A.J. White with the ball. Bounce pass to Champion. Works to the right side. Champion dribbles in. The pass to Giancarlo. AJ in the corner. Billups. Three-pointer's up. It is short. No good. Rebound Champion with 19 to go. The pass. Shedenhelm drives. And a blocking foul sends him to the line. Goodness gracious.
I feel a little relieved that we're getting to the free throw line after that possession.
Yeah.
Frank got a little loose under the rim. And then I think to be able to get that shot off and stay with the offensive rebound, the rest of the possession after that was a little disjointed.
Right.
But we got to the free throw line here.
13.3 left. Shedenhelm at the line.
And we're going to need, regardless, to have a free throw.
No good. Hunter has one more coming. Caden Charles waits to check back in. One for the tie. Hunter settles in, and we're knotted at 71. 13 seconds to go. Caden Charles is in.
Augusta's already got the play call in. Looks like they're going to run some horns action. Our coaches are familiar with it. Listen, we've been in this situation 8 times this year. 8 times we've had to defend to force extra basketball.
Vitti straightaway three is no good. Rebound Crawford. Battle for it. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
They're going to call a foul on Champion that sends Crawford to the line. And Frank is out of the game. Ugh. 1.1 second left. Tied at 71, and Tyson Crawford will be at the line. Timeout taken by Coach Evans. So in the double bonus, or if that were considered a shooting foul, regardless, 2 shots.
Got to be checking for time here, correct?
One would think. And if you're North Georgia, you're looking for every fraction of a second. The officials parsing the video. Seeing exactly when, well, I'll tell you. That is such a tough call with 1.1 seconds left. Goodness gracious.
I think that they had decided just to let it play out. And to be honest with you, there was no more contact post that offensive rebound than there was on their last offensive rebound over the top of the putback, right? But doesn't matter. We're going to expect Crawford to make at least 1 or 2 free throws.
Now, the beauty of it is, even if he hits both, it's a 1-possession game. 2.8, man. We just got confirmation. 2.8 is a whole lot better than 1.1.
Yeah.
2 shots coming for Crawford.
2.8 almost eliminates the make-miss. So should Tyshawn make the first, there would probably have been a discussion under 2 to miss.
Crawford missed it.
Need a Nighthawk Nation to get behind them right here one more time.
Crawford missed it. Timeout. Tyshawn Crawford, a 68% free throw shooter, missed 2 foul shots with 2.8 seconds to go. We remain tied at 71, and the Nighthawks have the ball with 2.3 seconds left.
He also missed 2 free throws on the possession prior to the offensive putback. So that's 4 straight missed free throws that have helped us and given us a chance. Number 1 here, we don't want to get too greedy in trying to win it right here in overtime. But, winning it right here in regulation. Got to be comfortable playing for overtime here. But as long as we get a shot is a shot.
Absolutely. You have to go the length of the floor, plus you're going to have to throw it over the top of 7-1 Tyshawn Crawford. Now, can you run the baseline in this situation?
No, because it was a miss. It's not off of a wide make. Yep. So he missed the free throw.
You're stationary.
The key is to back up.
Now, would you attempt to inbound catch timeout, or is this just an inbound shot?
Maybe, but look what you're inbounding through.
Yeah. It'll be Billups to inbound. Champion in midcourt. A.J. White will be the road runner. Bounce pass taken away by Crawford. Oh, my Lord. And the unbelievable has happened on the inbound. Now Crawford's going to go back to the line with .5. Unbelievable.
Holy mess. That's got to be the toughest inbounds where you can't move
in history,
and you have to pass around
Crawford,
an athletic player like that. Holy mess.
And
what
now
a
Billups
steal.
is fouled out. Crawford back to the line, .5 to go. It's up, it's good.
Now he will probably miss the second.
With .5, I would agree. An unbelievable transition. Nighthawks had the ball with 2.3 seconds to go. Could not get the inbound. Crawford steals it, goes up for the shot, draws contact, and has now hit the go-ahead foul shot with .5 remaining to put Augusta up 72-71.
That's just an unfortunate series right there. And it looked like our action that we were trying to get was going to be a 2-dribble shot anyway, so low percentage that goes in anyway, so we were already in safety mode.
Right.
He just happened to get just enough of his hand on it. Oh, God.
And at this point, it would take an absolute miracle.
It would surprise me if he doesn't miss this.
On purpose.
But he's got to hit the rim.
Crawford settles in. What are you going to do, young man? Oh, he did not hit the rim.
Dead ball.
It did not hit the rim.
So that's what they were trying to do. But here he goes again, covering up the inbound. Still a stationary inbound.
Shedenhelm will inbound. The heave, the length of the court. The ball knocked away, and that is your ball game. An absolutely traumatic finish for the Nighthawks. Instead of an opportunity to win it or go to overtime, the Nighthawks drop a 72-71 decision to Augusta.
Man, I hope we get to play them again in the conference tournament and maybe even the NCAA tournament if our luck falls that way. That is two really, really, really good basketball teams.
And we saw a great game here tonight. Rough finish for the Nighthawks. Augusta wins 72-71. On behalf of Lee Glenn, the Nighthawk Sports Network team, I'm Craig Corbin saying good night from Dahlonega.